Yeah, I think there's something beautiful in like showing conflict in your work. When people may look at it at first glance, they think it's, well composed, well put together. But there's just something beautiful that you can see this conflict of, how did he get to that point? My process, which is a very important part of my work, is constructing the painting from beginning digitally, and then getting all the medium and the tools ready to translate that into this organic material. And that says it all in the work. My name is Victor Roman. I am a contemporary artist. I'm originally from the Lower East Side, born and raised. I attended Parsons University, and now I'm diving full into the world of fine art and painting. I think the moment where I realized this was my calling was early on in my life, and I know when people say that's kind of cheesy, but I was surrounded by artists, and when I was a kid, like my uncle and my dad worked for Keith Haring for a long time, and a lot of people don't know that. They helped him paint, they helped him do things, and he was part of the Lower East Side downtown culture, for a long time. Creating things from scratch is like such a beautiful thing, so I related to that. I think that was where it clicked, and then immediately I applied to art high school for Washington Irving, and I got into Washington Irving, and I did that, and it was dope to finally be surrounded by a group of creatives. And I think there's nothing more beautiful than just being engulfed around people that are like, what are you drawing? What are you painting? What are you singing? What are you dancing? What are you blah, blah, blah? And then you're just being around these people that are just living their life, doing whatever the hell they want to do. I think that's when I was like, man, like this is it. I feel like I come from a different generation where we were the first people to kind of battle with this whole thing of like going to school, go playing some ball, coming back, and then going on AIM and kind of waiting with the dial-up connection and just going on there and talking to that girl you had a crush on, or building your MySpace page. And kind of, we were the first people to create these identities online. We come from the idea of having both those things, all the time. So we saw what it was to live this organic life. I always felt that was interesting. And as these younger kids don't really have that. Their thing is they just go home and they jump online. And I feel like I have something that they don't have, and who knows if they'll ever have that, So I feel like I can take those two worlds and I can display it in a visual platform, such as painting, and sculptures and installations. So I think that's really interesting to be in that position, for sure.